it started into an argument. And what this man did to shut me up shocked me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy. Today is Monday, July 28th. I'm back to vlogging again. Yes, I honestly miss vlogging, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna pick up the camera today. I called in to work today. Went out last night, like I was feeling very slotchy, and I just wanted to take the day because I've been working so much. I booked a yoga class at 4 o'clock. It's about 2 something right now. I still have a lot to update you guys in. And the last time you guys saw me on here, I was in a relationship. I was showing you guys my new chapter with my boyfriend, my whatever. He's my ex. He's no longer in the picture. We actually both used to live in his apartment together, but he's not here anymore, which thank God, because like, let me just tell you guys, that relationship drained the shit out of me. It's a lot. I have a lot to tell you guys. You know, this week I'm gonna go back to weekly vlogs, and we'll definitely do a sit down with me video in the vlog to talk about what happened. I think I'm ready to talk about it. Scent is from Savage X Fenty. Hey guys. Oh, also, I'm walking to class right now. It feels so good out here. It's a perfect time to be out and about. Okay, I'm going home. Don't take a class when you hungover, okay? Like, it's a bad idea. Like, I literally was about to pass out in there. I'm usually really good at it, but it was horrible because I'm still kind of hungover from yesterday. Bad idea. Well, I'm going home now and take a shower. I'm so sweaty. Dinner is about 5 p.m. I'm gonna make quick dinner because I haven't really eaten anything today. I just been snacking, and yeah, and then I have to work on some stuff. It's gonna be super fun. Alright, for dinner I'm gonna do salmon, and then I like to bake mine, so yeah. Good morning. It is July 29th and I'm getting ready for work. I'm actually late right now, so I'm not late, but I don't want to be late. So I'm just gonna do a quick makeup. Gosh. I love this Merit serum. Ooh. It feels so good. Today I have a very short day. I have an early shift, so I'm excited. When I get home, I want to get some stuff done. Oh, that's my tea. Let me go grab it. Okay, I'm in a rush, so I'm actually gonna see you guys later. I will do a makeup video because I know you guys like my makeup looks, but I'm in a rush, so talk to y'all later. Alright guys, just got home. Like, my makeup looks so messed up because the eyeliner I wore today was like runny. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna go work out later on. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill out today. Just gonna chill out for now and then go work out. And yeah. It's the 30th today. I'm about to go work out, but I'm gonna clean my dishes real quick, find something to eat, and then go to the gym, come back. I have to do some stuff and just other stuff. So yeah. And I'll see you. Clean my dishes. So sore, but I'm on my way home right now. I'm gonna stop at the store to grab some ingredients for what I'm trying to have for lunch. Yeah, and then I need to work on some things before I get ready for work because I have work like around 2 o'clock. So I love working a little bit later because I get to do baby breath from the store. It smells so good. I love these flowers, but I like them better when they're dry. So I'm just gonna put them in my face and put them everywhere around the house too. I do like the smell as well. Where so pretty. What are my babies? They're kind of thirsty right now. I need a pot for this one. Ooh. Okay, this is already baked, my sweet potatoes, and then my meat choice, cut off all of my cilantros, tomatoes, onions, raw onions, and then I made my guac. And yeah, I'm gonna mix everything together and start eating. Here we go. It's time to eat. When you mix everything together, it tastes so freaking good. Definitely try this. Before I eat my meal, I'm gonna take all of my supplements. This is what I take. I would definitely do a sit-down video and go and tell you guys the benefit of what I take for my supplements. Hey everyone, I've been going back and forth about making this video. Part of me wants to stay completely silent, but there's another part of me that feels like this might help someone who's in a similar situation. This isn't about anyone else. It's about my healing and what it looked like to choose myself. For a while, I didn't even realize how much I was shrinking. I was always anxious, overthinking, trying so hard to keep the peace. Until one day I looked in the mirror and the girl staring back at me had lost her softness, her spark, most important, her peace. So let me just go into a little bit details about the situation with my ex. The last time I created a video on here, I have to get ready for work, so I'll be doing my makeup. The last time I created a video on here, guys, that video, it was a vlog with my ex, and ever since that day I haven't been able to produce or create any kind of content because the relationship was very, very toxic, super toxic, that even when I pick up the camera, I've lost my energy, I've lost everything. Every day was an argument, and it was always petty argument, just always petty argument about the smallest things, because I felt like this guy, I am not a doctor to call him a narcissist, but I felt like he had the personality of one, but it's just my own, that's just my own experience. Also, will you notice how I'm speaking and how I'm trying to tell this story? He is the type of person I like to take things to the court. So if I'm speaking things from my experience and what I went through. So yeah, when I met my ex, everything went very fast. He does not, one thing I noticed about him, With my ex, he does not respect boundaries. Like every time I set a boundaries and I told him that I didn't like it, he got mad and it was like a whole argument. Like one of the things that I remember talking about, and it took a while until he started to stop doing it. He likes to speed drive. He will speed so crazy while I'm in the car and I'm so scared. And I'm telling him like, hey, can you please stop? Can you please stop? And he was constantly keep doing it. It took so many arguments for this man to finally stop doing it. And I remember we had a conversation about it, and verbatim, he had told me that if maybe you shouldn't ride with me if you don't like the way I drive, was one thing he had said. And that was definitely a red flag for me. Also, the reason why I always ride with him is because I didn't have a car. I had gotten in a car accident, and so he was the one with the car, and I was staying with him as well. So I didn't have a car. But yeah, that's how I knew that he really didn't, try to love bomb me. He always tried to love bomb me, like trying to tell me like he want to have kids, he want to get married, and all these extra stuff, like want to get married, like can we just go slow? Every time, like I did fall for it, not necessarily fall for the marriage, because I know myself and I know if somebody is gonna be my husband or if I see like a potential like marriage with them, and I never saw that with him. Even though he was saying it, because his words does not align with his action. So in the back of my head, I noted that this man was definitely not gonna be my husband. I felt like I just like to go into situation and just take it for what it is and go with it and see if it gets super bad, then it's time for me to go. But yeah, as we gradually got into our relationship and everything, like he was also a scorekeeper, meaning that he was one of those people that he cannot do something for you like just to do something for you. He have to remind you of what he did so you can also do it for him. Like for example, he loved fast food. I don't really like fast food. That's why I was gaining so much weight. I have gained so much weight from this relationship. Whenever he goes to McDonald's or whatever, if you do it today, the next day we're going to McDonald's, like he would be like, it's your time to pay. He was a scorekeeper. He never did anything like whatever he was doing for you. In his back, he was doing it because he felt like you would do it for him too. Like he never did anything out of the kindness of his heart for anybody. Like if anybody felt like he was doing things of the kindness of the heart, they got it wrong. Like he's a very calculated person. So there is nothing that he was doing for you if you don't think that he will remind you about. He definitely was looking for a girl to elevate himself. He told me one time that I should start giving him my paycheck and my money, and I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Are you crazy? Long story short, we moved into our new apartment where we live right now. We constantly fight all the time, and we're always fighting about, because he's very controlling, so he wants to be in control of everything. Like because he can't control his own life, he want to control the person in his life, because his life is a chaos. Like he couldn't keep a job. Within that 7 months we've been together, he lost 3 jobs. He didn't keep a job. I promise you, he always in a fight with the people at his work, especially women. They're complaining, whatever there is. And the thing about me is, the way I look at men, I feel like a woman should not support men financially. Like I am old school. I feel like men are definitely supposed to like support women financially. The head of the family, that you're looking up to them, that they're leading you properly, especially through finance. And he knew that before we even moved there. I told him, I was like, hey, just if we're gonna move together, like how does paying rent look like? Because I don't I don't believe in 50-50 with a woman. That's just like, I don't believe 50-50. Like, and he was like, well, right now, you know, I don't have it, so I do expect you to pay a little bit. And I was okay with paying a little bit. He was paying more, and I was paying a little bit of it. And I was okay with that because I know we're both trying to figure out stuff. So that part I was good with. As we got into the new apartment, he got this job he have now. Again, he's constantly complaining about it. He was just someone that's super angry all the time, always complaining about everything. He never took the situation, and just like, I tried my best to be a light in his life, but it was hard. We went to church together, all that stuff. It was just hard to be a light in someone's life that doesn't really, you know. We're in this apartment together, and he started to show his true colors and stuff like that. And also, he does hang out with people that would say the N-word or would be like black bitch or say stuff like that. And I was like, why do you hang out with people like that? And why don't you defend? Even though the conversation won't be about me, but I'm like, you're dating a black girl, you're dating a black woman. Why are you not speaking up when your friends are being very disrespectful to like a black person? You know, the reason why we broke up, and one is because I just felt like he started to get irritated, and whatever he thought that being with me will get him, it wasn't doing that, right? Hold on. He thought that being with me would get him, whatever it was, fame that he was looking for, or, you know, just helping him in his career. Because there was one time we argued about he wanted to start putting his music over my videos because he does music. And to be honest, he does have potential, but his music still sucks because he doesn't really work. He's the type of person that doesn't do the work, but he expects to get reward for it, right? And he want to start putting his music over my video, and I just didn't want to do that. The reason why I didn't want to do that was because I know the type of person he is. Like, he doesn't take accountability for anything. Like, if he's in the wrong, he doesn't see it. And he have gone through a lot of situations with the past jobs where he's in the process of suing them, and I didn't want to be myself. I didn't want to put myself in that position where I'm being sued for my content that I've created, that I worked really hard for it, and just because he had his music over it, if it started doing good, like, I'm always thinking 10 steps ahead. So I didn't want to like do any collaboration with him because I know for a fact he's the type of person, if I start going big or whatever things that happen with the content that we created, he would probably try to sue me and try to get some funds out of it. So I didn't want to do any kind of content with him, or do any kind of content with him. In the previous video that we have together, I'm definitely going to take that off. I just don't want to merge our content. But he will post, he needs to post me all the time. He noticed that he was getting more engagement, or people are commenting on his posts when he posts me, so he started posting me more on his. And then there was something, he needs to start doing these things that I didn't like. He would take random pictures of me like in skimpy clothes, and you post it on his story, and I voiced about it, and I was like, hey, I don't like that, can you please delete it? He did delete it, but there was always be an argument about why don't I like him posting skimpy clothes of me. I'm evolving. I'm in a different era. Like, I'm not trying to do skimpy clothes. If I choose to do it, that's on my personal page. I don't want my man posting that stuff about me, you know, like, that's just not what I want. But it was always an argument in anytime me trying to set a boundaries with him. So that was just a whole nother story or whatever. So as time go on that we're here, he's just started getting more angry with just like the littlest things that he would do. Now that he noticed that he's not getting out of me, so he would start to do things like just to degrade me and be like just littlest things. Like, we'll go for a walk. We went for a walk to go walk the dog, and I would ask him for like, hey, can you give me a bag to clean the dog poop? He handed me a bag with a poop already in it, telling me you have to clean, you use this bag. And I'm like, no, what is wrong with you? It's like the simplest things. As time goes on, he was very disrespectful towards me. We went to the Kanye West event one time, and they let me in before they let him in. And I guess because I've gone in, he got upset about that. and it was a whole situation where he like was rude towards me in front of a bunch of people. He was insulting me, calling me a groupie, and all these things. Like, he tried his best to put me down to his level because of how he was feeling. Because it was just, to me, honestly, he come off as he's confident, but he was very deeply insecure. Long story short, let me just get to the point. We got in this apartment where we're at and whatever, like, we already made a promise of he's gonna be paying more rent and whatever, right? We hear he's complaining again about his job. He complains about money all the time. And he was like, I guess his other friend was talking in his ear. So he had this idea of moving back home to Texas to his family house. And he was trying to make me go with him, like move to Texas with him. And I'm like, no, everything is good for me here. I'm fine. I don't need to go anywhere with you. And I'm like, if you feel like you need to go back to school and move back to your family house, please do that for yourself, right? And I guess he didn't like the way I was acting or what I was saying about, it wasn't what he wanted to hear. So it was also an argument during that time. And I was like, do whatever you want to do. If that's what you want to do, do what you want to do. Like, do what you want to do. Like, you know, it started into an argument. And what this man did to shut me up shocked me. He said it so casually. He looked at me. He was like, you're acting like a monkey right now. It took me time to process what he said about me. And I'm like, what? Oh, wow. I'm acting like a monkey. Are you serious? Oh, wow. So I noted it down because when things happen for me, it takes me time to process it. So I wrote it down and the argument stopped. He didn't apologize right there, right? Why would you say that to me? Because, you know, if I said anything about Hispanic, like how would you say that? And I won't even say anything about Hispanic people because I've been around Hispanic people my entire life. Like, I wouldn't even be like nasty towards them. But it was so nasty. The next day, I had processed everything, and then he tried to like kiss me, be nice, trying to act like nothing happened. And I was like, no, I don't want to be with you. So I would put the text message of me ending it with him and breaking up with him. I broke up with him. I put the screenshot over here because it really deeply hurt me. Like, I'm like, wow, the person I'm sleeping with, I'm in a relationship with, like, will say anything during an argument. And I just feel like people show their true colors when they're angry, and they show their true feelings of how they feel about you when they're angry. So that was something that was just deeply rooted, and I felt so embarrassed to tell anyone about it. Like, so embarrassed. And this happened before my birthday. And I live in a household, so I told him to move out, even though we were both on the same lease. I was like, please find a way. You're the man, moved out. Like, you know, that's the best thing you can do for both of us is moved out. Right, and I'll put the voice message over here so you guys can listen to what he said about that.
Hey Tammy, thank you. Listen, the only way you've made your decision, I respect it. I see this the only way going to court, because I'm not in a position where I can move out right now, right? I'm deeply sorry, right? First of all, I never called you anything. I told you to stop acting like a particular animal, right? I'm sorry, right? You've also said some things to me that, quite frankly, have also, you know, shattered me. I respect your decision. That's absolutely fine. I knew it was coming. You've been saying the same thing for a while. But like I said, I want to do this as peaceful as possible. The only way I see this going through is to the court.
Past, I wasn't speaking to him. I was going back with my life. We both live in the same house. So he came up to me and he deeply apologized about what he said. And I'm the type of person that like to give people grace. And I feel like sometimes people can make mistakes and stuff like that. So I forgive him. I was like, please don't ever do that again. I've given him grace with the whole thing. And then as time go by, you know, he's complaining again and frustrated about his job and things like that. And And also I just felt like he was just so angry at me, that the fact that I was just stepping in to be like, oh babe, I got us, I got you, I'm gonna take care of this, I'm gonna take care of the rent while you figure out your stuff and what. I'm just like, that was like the fact I was not gonna do that, because I just felt like he wanted that. He wanted a woman that was gonna take care of more things, like he wanted to be taken care of and stuff like that. The argument continued, the little petty argument continues. Like he would get mad, he would just get mad at the fact that when I said no, when I set boundaries, it was just something that it would just like, times goes on, and then he was having problem with his job, and they're about to, I don't know what was going on with his job or whatever, but he would try to explain it to me, and he explained it to me, and I can literally tell that he's in the wrong. So I'm trying to tell him that, hey, you're in the wrong. How do you go to work and you have all these problems? I've been working at the same job and I don't have these problems. I mind my business because I know I'm there to work. I'm not there for anything else. So I mind my business. I'm trying to give him advice about that. And he gets mad at me talking about his woman shouldn't even have an opinion. Why the hell am I talking? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just keep my mouth shut. I don't even have time for this. Because we have went for a walk while we're having this conversation. We went to go walk the dog, and when he said that, when we were leaving to go walk the dogs, we took his key, right? And we left my key beyond. We got to the apartment, and I'm giving him the silent treatment because I hated what he just said. With this man, I can't even speak. I can't even have an opinion, because when I try to have an opinion, it's turned into an argument. We got to the door, and he's refusing to let me in the apartment. Like he likes to joke around, like he does his weird things where sometimes he will poke me, he would put his finger into mine, he would be like, I would hurt you really bad. Like he would say things like that. And as much as I'm saying this without seeming like I'm hurt, I've already been angry about that. Just remember, I already been angry. This is my second take doing this video where I feel like I'm a little bit more calmer, where I can articulate my feelings and my emotion without be angry about it. He's refusing to open the door for me. We're at the door outside, and he's trying to run off with the key. So I rush in his pocket, and I'm like, give me the key. And I grab the key out of his pocket, and I guess in the process of me grabbing the house key from his pocket, it scratched him a little bit. There is the scratch, and he's taking pictures for evidence. There we go, right there. But when we got into the apartment, he made it like into like a whole big thing, talking about I can call the cops on you, you're very aggressive, you're an aggressive person. Like you were provoking me, you were trying to prevent me to coming into my own apartment, and I pay rent here. He doesn't pay the rent by himself. I help him pay it. Like, and then after that I was like, you know what, this man can really ruin my life. This man can ruin everything I've worked for. This is it. I cannot be with this person. I broke up with him again, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be with you. It's over. And I went by my time with giving him the silent treatment. The thing what he does, he would start an argument, and then the next day he would act like nothing happened. So the next day he's starting to talk to me normal. Do you need a ride? Do you need a ride over here? Do this, like, oh, I got you, I know you need me, blah, blah. Like he would just, I'm like, leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you. Can you walk the dogs, blah, blah, blah. Like, and our living situation, guys, it doesn't matter even if I try to clean the house or try to make the house like aesthetically pleasing or pretty. He had this tendency of always like dirtying it. Like he would turn everything upside down because he know that it piss me off. This was the nightmare I was living in, y'all. Like, I'm such a clean freak, and I love things to be clean. And he knows that doing this irritates my soul. And I just felt so bad for the dogs, because there was no way for the dogs to even be in the house or have fun or play, because he would do stuff like this to get under my skin. Like he would turn everything upside down. And I felt like I was cleaning up almost every single day, because when he gets mad or if I'm not talking to him, he does this. Like, it was crazy. And anyways, he was doing his own thing, whatever. There was one night, the night where things really ended. He came home from work. I was giving him the silent treatment that day. didn't talk to him because I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you to lure me back into trying to date you because, you know, I don't want to. I want this to be over. I'm tired. I'm drained. I'm exhausted. So I try to go to bed, whatever, and then as soon as he saw me coming on the bed, he hopped on the bed, right? He hopped on the bed and he was like, you cannot sleep on this bed. This is my bed. I purchased this bed. I bought this bed. This was the bed that we brought here from the apartment, but when we were moving into this apartment, we didn't have an agreement that there was going to be 2 mattresses. If that was the case, I would have got me my own. So why are you trying to stop me from sleeping on the bed? And he would try to use his feet to block me from entering onto the bed. I was getting really aggravated. I was getting so angry. I'm like, no, I'm not sleeping on the couch. I'm not sleeping over there. I'm sleeping on the bed. Why are you trying to stop me? Like, are you for real? This is insane.
Please move. Please move. You're making me feel unsafe.
Hit me, please.
Why would I hit you or what?
Hit me.
Give you more
just,
what?
Anita,
You're passive aggressive. Like,
Anita,
you hate me for
once
real.
again, this is my bed.
I live here.
I want you to sleep on my bed.
I don't care.
Your options are the couch. There's 2 couches.
No, that's
there's
yours.
A bed,
and
there's a floor. And there's a floor.
Trying to sleep. So I called his mom, whatever. So I talked to her. I was like, hey, can you please tell your son to stop me to let me stop, like, just to sleep on the bed and whatever. I don't want to get the cops involved and whatever. I don't want to get the cops involved. Please tell him to stop kicking me for hopping on the bed. And she didn't really give an advice. She was basically saying, you guys can figure it out or whatever. She called him and she spoke something to him in Spanish. I don't know exactly what they said or they spoke about, but I just felt like she said defend yourself at all costs, because right after she got off the phone, he got even angrier and rude towards me. It got into the point, like, guys, like, it was so bad. Like, this man gripped my phone, he was holding my hands, he locked me, he pinned me down. And I started yelling and he started recording me. He was like, look at you, you angry. It was so bad. I ended up going to a hotel and staying there for, prior to that time, within that 7 days, he left and went back home to his family house. He took all his stuff, and with him, not all his stuff, he left some of the things here. And I was just so happy that he left. Like, I have not spoke to him. I never spoke to him since that day. Like, not even since that day. Like, we haven't had communication, and I'm not going to, because I don't owe him anything. I don't want anything for him. Like, and I just hope it stays this way. His name is still on the list and he still have the keys, but I am in the apartment. I do pay my rent by myself. I don't contact him. Let's just keep it that way. Like, I don't want anything to do with this man. Like, he was a nightmare for my experience with him. It was a nightmare living with him. It was constant bickering, constant argument, and he's loud as hell. His music, everything about him was super loud. He had to make loud noise when he entered a room because he's a short guy. So, like, what do short guys do? Make, not all of them, but make loud noise so they can be noticed. Like, it was just too much. Just like, it was just too much. It was a lot. And then he always accused me of cheating. I was never cheating. Like, I don't have time. When he's the one that I went through his phone before, he was entertaining girls. He told girls that I would be down to have threesome with him. We could all do threesome. Like, it was just so uncomfortable. And there was even time in our relationship where he wanted to do other things with sex and sexual act, and I was just not comfortable with it. And whenever I'm not comfortable to do a certain thing in the bedroom, he just he would always be like, oh, I will make you do it. You will do it. You will do it. Like, that, there was no boundaries. Like, I'm like, no, you can't make me do it. Like, and I'm sorry, if you are somebody and you know somebody constantly keep crossing your boundaries, you constantly keep getting angry and angry and angry, as much as softer you are, as much as quiet you are, as much as unbothered you are, those things do add up and it do get to you, right? And I just feel like this man, the only thing he brought out of me was anger, and I was just gaining weight. I just felt lazy to post on social media. I wasn't doing the things that I loved. Even when I tried to do the things I loved, it was just followed by chaos the next day. It was just so too much. And we're no longer together. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I thank God that I'm still safe. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. But listen, if you are going through similar situation, just walk away and let them go, because it's not worth it. I saw the signs from the beginning of the relationship and I ignored it. I didn't listen to my gut feeling about it, and I went through this relationship with it. As much calm it sounds, like as much as it sounds like I'm not mad or I didn't go through it, like, I don't know how to say it, because like it was hell. It was hell, right? It was hell. And I'm just so grateful that it's done and it's over with. I can finally move on with my life. I can finally move on and feel good. And I feel good about myself again. I'm working out again. I'm on this journey. Like, I'm talking to people. I have friends again. And you know, because there was time where I couldn't even have friends, because like if I had a friend that was come hang out with us or whatever, you would be like make comments about them, talk about they want to do him, they want to be with him and whatever. It was just like it was just a lot. This is just like a summary of what I could tell you guys without, you know, we're just protecting myself because of the type of person he is. I said, oh, I need to go. I'm running late to work, so I'm just gonna end the vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm back on YouTube. I'm feeling much better. Let's just pray to God this man doesn't come back or try to come back. Like, I can't want to deal with this. If you're in similar situation, if you have dated outside of your race and experience your partner saying racial slur towards you, like, how did you navigate towards that? Because it took me a while. It was something that I was definitely embarrassed about. I didn't even want to tell anybody. I didn't want to tell nobody about it, because it's like, I don't know. I just didn't want. I was embarrassed about it. I'm just embarrassed that this person that I've slept with would say things like that to me, and it was just a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna end the vlog right here, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.